As we've heard, Liberal Democrat Senator David Leyonhjelm has told the government he will make accepting a conscience vote on same-sex marriage contingent on his support for other bills. Senator Leyonhjelm will introduce an amendment to the Marriage Act into Parliament later this year. The coalition hasn't previously allowed a conscience vote on the issue, although the Prime Minister said before the election it would be a matter for the party room to decide should the issue come up again. Senator Leyonhjelm spoke to reporters earlier today.
For those of you who have a problem with homosexuality for some reason or another, we're not asking for your approval. We merely ask for your tolerance. If your private life is nobody else's business, I ask you to understand that the private life of others is none of your business, and it is simply not your role to impose your views on others. I am not seeking a party vote by either the government or opposition. I am asking that my bill be voted on strictly on a conscience vote.
Would you consider hinging your support for another of the government's policies for same-sex marriage? For the support for same-sex marriage?
To achieve a conscience vote, I would. I don't want anybody to vote against their conscience, but if I have to use my leverage to ensure there is a conscience vote, then if necessary I will. I'm hoping I can win them over by persuasion. Because there are many people in the Liberal Party who agree with me on this. Not all of them do, but I don't expect people to change their view if they have strong values here. All I'm really asking is that everybody be allowed to vote their conscience. Well, the temporary protection visa issue is neither here nor there to me, so if the government wants my support, there is going to have to be a contra. Now, whether it's that or something else, I don't know.
The government outlining your position or your willingness to bargain on TBVs?
Say again?
Have you been in discussions with anyone from the government outlining your position and your willingness to bargain on TBVs in order to get...
Well, I've mentioned it to a couple of years.
Do you think the majority of Australians support same-sex marriage?
Yeah, I think so. I think they're ready for it now. If they understand it, it's coming from a straight, middle-aged, conservative man who's saying you don't have to approve. All you have to do is respect the fact that it's not the government's business. That's the point I want to get across.